Alright, and welcome back. Today we're talking about Masters of Orion. This game has an 88% approval rate on Steam. It's only $6. It's an amazing game overall. I thoroughly enjoy it. And so during this video we're going to cover some of the basics of the game, as well as what is intriguing about the game and what I love most about it. Okay, so from here you can do all of the basic controls. We're going to create a new game, galaxy size, difficulty, opponents. There is no campaign to this game, but you can definitely spend weeks or even months on a single game depending on difficulty and galaxy size. On the next step, we get to choose what race we want to be. Every race of these 10 races has a unique ability, and so just depending on your gameplay, you can choose what you want to do. After you select what you want to do, you then get to pick what color you're going to be. This affects what your ships look like, and then you can customize your own name or go with the default. That's the same with the home world. Coming into the game, they quickly tell you what everything does, and you just click every time you are ready to move on to the next group of things. This game does give you master hints along the way of, hey, you've done this, make sure you do that. But other than that, it's very basic. You start off with 2 scouts and a colony ship, and that's it to build an empire that will rule this galaxy. Now, I should probably mention at this point that this is a turn-based strategy game, so you plan out your entire turn, click go, and hope for the best. And here are some of the things you can do to build your empire. The first thing you do is you gotta build colonies to build your population, to build factories. This allows you to produce things quickly, as well as you use points towards researching as well. And in researching, there's many different branches. There's branches for plantology, computers, construction, propulsion, weapons, force fields, all of these so that you can get ahead of the other races and dominate the galaxy. And then when you're done researching, you also build ships. You design them from scratch on what kind of armor you have according to your research, your weapons according to research, your computer, your shields, everything. And you can build it for any size as well, from small, medium, large, and huge. I don't recommend huge until you have well developed enough that you can build it in 10 turns and not 20 to 60. And then you explore the known galaxy and the unknown. As you do this, you're going to encounter other races. These races will be warm, they'll be cold, but they won't attack outright. It's kind of an unspoken peace treaty. When you go in and talk to one of these races, you can give them tribute, propose trades, propose treaties, tell them you'd like them to attack somebody with you if you're on good enough standing. All of these things help improve their mood towards you. And this will come in key towards the end of the game. Also, if they're pissed off at you enough, they will just say, I'm going to kill you, and I'm going to start attacking you. Now, any allies they have will also come at you, and you'll have to do space battle after space battle until either they destroy you or you destroy them, or they say, hey, this is too much, why don't we call a peace treaty? There's also land battles that you'll have to be fighting. This is based off of a dice roll, and also what kind of armor, weapons, deflector shields you have for your troops. So again, back to research. And during these times of war, you can even do espionage against the other races. There's also news flashes about how you're ranked against the other races, or if an event happens that affects a planet in any of the races, including your own, such as this one where there's a rebellion. And if that's not enough challenge, there's also a guardian of the planet Orion that you have to battle. This ship is extremely hard to beat. I'd say at least 500 to 1,000 ships to take it on. Now you may be wondering, what's the point in the end? What do you achieve? Well, there's one way to win and 2 ways to lose. The one way to win is obvious. Destroy everything. The 2 ways to lose, the first one, you're destroyed. The second one is through the election. Now this election, every race gets a vote according to their population size. So one way to win the election is you have the largest population. Another way you win over as many races as possible so that you have the most votes that way. But for this example, I'm going to show you what happens if you do lose. Somebody else wins. Awesome. Do you accept it? If you don't accept it, you fight all the races combined. Instantly, they're all against you. It's an instant war. If you do accept it, this is what happens. You get kicked from the galaxy. The game is over. You're off to conquer new worlds. Except, is it really over? Could this be the end? Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But I'll tell you what it really is. The truth is, when you come back to the main menu, you can click Continue Game and you're right back where you left off. You can finish off at an epic battle against you and everybody else. Now remember, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a big thumbs up as well as a subscribe, and I'll keep bringing more.